Hello, my name's Scott and welcome to the Living History School. Today we're going to be washing our clothes using a washboard and heating up the water over the fire, as you see, and we have our wash tubs and we're getting ready to wash some clothes, pioneer style. So one of the first things you're going to have to do if you're going to wash your clothes is you're going to have to get some water out of the well. So in order to get the well going, you have to usually prime the pump, and that's just basically putting water up in here to get so it allows the suction to pull the water out from down below underneath the ground. We got it going there, and we'll go with our bucket. So next, once you got your water from the well, you basically fill your bucket up and you suspend it over the fire. I have an old time setup here. It's blacksmith forged rods that kind of fit in this slot there. It's a 3-piece system. 2 rods go here, and then this frost piece goes across here. And then I suspend the pot above the fire using an S hook, and this is an S hook. It's basically in the shape of an S, and you can and it makes that easier for taking the pot off the fire. So your next step is to basically pull the water off the fire. So of course you need some kind of pothole or cloth, and just pick it up like that. And you got your hot boiling water here, and you just walk over to the wash tub here and you dump your hot water in there. And we're ready to do some wash. So here's our washboard, and then we have our clothes soaking in here. You can usually fill this up. I'm just going to wash one shirt today, so there's not much water here, but you can fill this up quite a bit with hot water. And then you can just let it sit in there, and you can also use what's called an agitator, which is just kind of a plunger-shaped item with a big metal head on it. I'm not going to use that today, but you can just kind of agitate it. You can use a stick to agitate the clothes around there in the hot water. And then when you're ready here, we'll start scrubbing on the washboard. So this is basically a washboard. You can pick these up at some catalogs. You can still order these today. And then you can use 2 different types of soap. I have just regular little lye soap that I made from lye and animal fat, and I have a whole bowl of it here, and you can use that. And this, when you're washing, the soap usually sits up in this little ledge here. It sits right up on the ledge, and then when you go to put some soap on whatever you're washing, and then you just stick it back up on the ledge. But you can also purchase what's called 20 Mule Team borax soap, and borax is mined naturally right out of the ground in the borax mines. And this brand of soap, you can pick it up at almost all grocery stores, and it's been manufactured since 1891. And you could just dump some of that in there, and that could be your laundry detergent if you don't want to use the old lye soap. Lye soap is kind of rough on your hands. It'll eat away on your hands if you use it a lot. So just add a little soap in there. Just around in there. We're ready to wash. You got to watch the buttons, make sure the buttons aren't grinding too much on the washboard. They'll knock them off. And you just kind of work your way up. You can kind of just scrub and kind of gather as you're going. Scrub. Oh, buttons. Gather. Scrub. Kind of like that. And then when you're all done, I like to take this and transfer it over to another wash tub with cold water. And you just let that sit in there, and you rinse it out to make sure all the soap's out of it. And then you take it out of there, and you can just hand wring it out. It's the easiest way. Or you can buy yourself one of the mechanical wringers. You can crank on the side of it, and that's kind of a quicker way. But if you don't have a whole lot of laundry to do, you could just wring it out by hand. And then we're ready to take it over to the clothesline and hang it up on the clothesline. So we have our one of the pieces of laundry here, and it's all pretty much wrung out, and we're just gonna go over here and hang it on the clothesline. We have some real old-fashioned clothespins. These don't even have springs in them. Just clip one side on the clothesline and make sure the other side's pulled nice and tight over on this side, and clip that, and we're done. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on the Living History School, and hopefully you learned a little bit about how to wash your clothes pioneer style. And hopefully you'll enjoy our other pioneer skills, and you'll subscribe to my channel.